All right, some lighter stuff for a little bit. And this is Plini Handmade Cities. I've been putting this off because I had all kinds of other stuff to get to. So I've done a Plini EP. This is the first Plini album. And I heard about him through some album review stuff before his first album even came out. I've seen Plini multiple times. A lot, actually. He's an awesome guitarist. This is a metal album, but it's a little bit less metal. And so it's kind of like, Plini's kind of like a combination of progressive metal, post-rock, and things like jazz, funk, and pop music, kind of. I remember him saying that if you look him up, it'll say that he was really influenced by Joe Satriani. Joe Satriani's whole minimalism plus shred thing. And Plini does that a lot. It's really cool. I can hear a lot of Satch influences in his music. And I've also heard him say that he was heavily influenced by Animals as leaders. And you can hear that too. And it's more original than saying, okay, this is a hybridized form of Tosin Abasi and Joe Satriani. And there's all kinds of stuff on here. One thing with these, I tend to call them like new school progressive rock bands, new school prog. It reminds me of like really technical, dynamic Sonic the Hedgehog music. It's really cool. Like if you think about Sonic the Hedgehog level music, and I may mention that when I get some other artists. And so Electric Sunrise is really cool. I remember I had a friend that was a bartender a few years ago, and whenever they had metal concerts, he would play when the bands were moving off stage and setting up, and the next band was setting up, he'd play Electric Sunrise as like background music. And the thing now is to say incidental music, but whatever. So Handmade Cities is really cool. Inhale has these really nice textures to it. Plini has this really interesting feel for having minimalism here, shred over there, and different nuances. And you have to listen to it over and over again to get different nuances. And it hits on multiple levels because of the pop catchiness and some other things. You can put this on and drive to work or have something to listen to while you're doing something else, or you can sit down and really, really get into it. And Inhale has some really cool textures on it. Every Piece Matters is really catchy. I remember I saw one of the times I've seen Plini, there were a bunch of guys in the audience that started humming all of his instrumental stuff. It was interesting and unique. And so there's all kinds of awesome stuff on here. And it's 7 tracks. And it's kind of objectively short for an album, but this is really, really cool. And I really love Handmade Cities, and I suggest you pick up a copy, listen to it. And it's kind of amazing that I found out about Plini through, or Plini, however you want to pronounce it, through a review of his Sweet Nothings EP many, many years ago. It was like a end of the year best of list, and someone said, "Oh, this Plini album's really good." And so yeah, he's a Strandberg artist. He has a signature Strandberg guitar, and he is an amazing guitarist. And this is a fantastic album, and you can listen to it. It works on multiple levels, and I highly suggest you pick up a copy of it. You could get it through Sheet Happens. It's a sheet music company that sells other stuff like CDs. And I need to hit them up about some stuff in the near future and get some more merch from them. And you can like it, love it, enjoy it, listen to it. Please support Plini and artists that I feature on here. And thank you and have a good day.